Was good, y'all? Rich Sosa back in the building with another banger, man. So, as you can see by the looks of the title and the screen today, I got a very special build lined up for y'all. Going to be called the Playmaking Shot Creator, but today we're making it like a SPUD web build. Going to be 5'10. Also, on top of all that, of course, we are definitely getting over 100 badges on this build. I'm telling you, 99 speed, 99 everything pretty much on this build. So before we get into anything else, thank God for giving me this opportunity. Thank y'all for the support. And man, y'all already know what y'all need to do. Be sure to hit that sub button if you're new. Anybody looking to join the Rich Gang family, RGF, be sure to go ahead and turn on post notifications as well as hit that like button. I would appreciate it if we can get at least 50 likes on this video. Be sure to share it with your family and friends. And now let's go ahead and get into the making of this build. The first thing you want to go ahead and do is put it under the one and only point guard position. Now, when it comes down to the height, the weights, and the wingspan, this is all going to be based off preference, but I'm telling you, you really got to go ahead and try something different on this build. So we're going with 5'10". I'm telling you, this is really going to come out to be a crazy playmaking shot creator build. Weight I'm going with is going to be 171, and as for the wingspan, I decided to go with 6 feet exactly. Now, this right here, I'm telling you, going to be perfect for what you want to do. The height is going to be perfect as well. And then the body shape I'm going to go with is going to be built, y'all. Okay, so look, one of the main things that y'all got to go ahead and do is just be sure to follow along exactly with what I am doing. So, close shot, we're going to go with an 87. However, the driving dunk is going to be exactly a 40. And this right here is going to allow us to get certain dunk packages unlocked. So, don't worry about it. A driving dunk at 40 is going to be perfect. Now, when it comes down to the shooting, here's where we're going to be going crazy. When it comes down to the mid-range shot, we're going to go ahead and put this to an 89. When it comes down to the three-pointer though, we're going to go ahead and put this all the way to a 99. Right there, we're going to be able to get 37 defensive badges. And as you can see, we pretty much get every single badge on Hall of Fame except difficult shots. I went ahead and lowered my mid-range shot to an 89 in order to maintain badges in other areas on this build, but we still do get the 99 three-pointer, which is really going to work out in our favor. Now, when it comes down to the free throw, definitely go ahead and leave that at an 88, but now let's go ahead and get into the playmaking. When it comes down to that pass accuracy, I'm going to put this to a 90. When it comes down to the ball handle, I decided to go ahead and put this to a 96. And then when it comes down to the speed of the ball, I'm going to go with the 93. And I'm telling you, the build only continues to get better as we go along and add all the attributes together. But 36 badges for the playmaking side, especially with adding boost, this build is going to be crazy, y'all. I most definitely want to say this is easily one of the best and shortest builds that you're going to be finding all year. But now let's go ahead and get into the defensive end. We're going with a 98 perimeter defense and a 98 or 99 steal. Then when it comes down to the block, I'm going to go ahead and put this to a 54, and right there we're going to be able to get 27 defensive badges. And y'all already know we get a good amount of badges on this build as well, so don't be thinking that this build is weak in one area. And already we get over 100 badges. Add everything up, we're going to go ahead and get 60 from the shooting, then the playmaking, add another 20, that's 80. And then when you add everything that's left over, you're going to have somewhere around 105 badges. Also, on top of all that, we're maxing out the speed, acceleration, and stamina. And on top of the 105 badges, remember, you're also going to be able to get a +4 from getting the rebirth on your badges, and then another +3 from each season you have completed. So essentially, you might be looking at somewhere around 112, 113, maybe even 114 next season for the badges. But as you can see, for the takeovers that we do get, we get the shot creating, sharp shooting, playmaking, and finally the lockdown takeover. So whichever one you want to pick, go ahead and do so. I'm telling you, everything is going to be based off your own preference, but these are really going to play a huge factor in what your build is going to be playing like. Now for me, I would definitely have to say it would be nice to double up on the offensive takeovers. I'm going to go with limitless range for the first one though. Second one, it really comes down to what you want to do. You can go with extreme clamps, enhanced jump shot contest, or you can go with the ankle breaking shots, shot creating takeover. Now go ahead and pick wisely, but now as you can see, we have made the first ever playmaking shot creator with pretty much all of the stats being 99 in takeover. Then we get around 110 plus badges. When you add everything all taken into consideration, this is easily going to be one of the funnest rare builds that you're going to be able to use as well as see all year. I'm telling you, with the speed on this build as well as the offensive firepower, this is going to be a very hard build to guard, especially in the right hands. Let's go ahead and take a quick look at what this build is going to be looking like though once we add boost and run with teammates that are going to have Hall of Fame floor general as well as defensive leader, and then even add in that takeover boost. So essentially, you have the potential to get a 99 close shot. When it comes down to the shooting, you're definitely going to be able to get a mid-range shot of 99. Three-pointer, going to be a 99 as well, and the free throw, same exact thing. But now when it comes down to the playmaking, here is where things are going to get even better. We're going to be able to maintain a 99 pass accuracy, 99 ball handle, and a 99 steal. And then when it comes down to the perimeter defense, we're going to be able to get a 99 here, steal, going to be a 99 as well. And I'm telling you, even with that block, you're going to have the potential to get your block into the 70s, which is actually crazy for this kind of build. But now let's go ahead and take a quick look at the physicals. With that gym rat badge, you will have a 99 speed as well as a 99 acceleration. It really comes down to how you look at this build, but also remember you can definitely change up the takeovers that you decided to go with when it comes down to the shooting end. But just know you can always change this build up based on your own preference, your own play style, and anything else that you want to go ahead and add or even take away from it. But now we get 5 badges when it comes down to the finishing. So if you wanted to, you can spread the wealth or just go ahead and pick the best badge that's going to be available to you. You can go with Giant Slayer on gold or even Pro Touch on gold. That is going to be a really solid badge to go ahead and put on. But now when it comes down to the shooting, as you can see, we pretty much get every single badge unlocked and on Hall of Fame. So we have a lot of options to pick from. And the best thing about it here is that every single badge on Hall of Fame is actually going to be able to be accounted for only 5 points. So we're going to go with Hall of Fame blinders, Hall of Fame Deadeye, Bronze Green Machine, and then you cannot forget about Hot Zone Hunter. That's actually going to take up 6. Now, when it comes down to the next set of badges, I would highly consider going with Chef on Hall of Fame. Then from here, I'm also going to go ahead and add in Sniper. Now, Corner Specialist would be very overpowered if you're going to be fading in the corner. Then you can even throw on difficult shots if you wanted to, but if not, you can really change anything of this setup. I even feel like Mismatch Expert would be another really good badge to throw on. Even Circus 3s, Stop and Pop, all of these are some really solid options to pick from. Look, as long as you feel comfortable with the setup that you're going to be running, I promise you it is all going to work out in the long run. Now, let's go ahead and move on to the playmaking. We got a good amount of badges to use here as well. So I'm going to go with Hyperdrive, Quick Chain, as well as Triple Threat Juke on Hall of Fame. Also adding in Unpluckable on Gold, Stop and Go, as well as Quick for Step on Hall of Fame. And then for these last 6 badges, they really come down to what you want to do. But for me, I'm going to go with Handles for Days on Hall of Fame. And then for the very last one, which is going to be a bronze badge, I'm going to go with Bullet Passer. Now, let's go ahead and move on to the defensive end. I'm going to go ahead and start it off with Intimidator on bronze. Now, we got 26 more remaining badges, so I'm actually going to go ahead and throw on Defensive Leader as well as Hall of Fame Hustler. But if you wanted to take off Defensive Leader, you definitely can do so and switch it up with Hall of Fame Menace. A couple of other badges that I'm really going to like, though, are going to be Pickpocket as well as Ball Stripper and Hall of Fame. And then to end it off, I'm going to go with Clamps as well as Interceptor. And this is honestly something of the final setup that I would be running for this kind of build. We're going to end it off with 27 defensive badges. When it comes down to the playmaking, this is going to be a really solid part of the build as well. Just remember, you can change anything up of this build based on your own preference. We get 36 when it comes down to the playmaking, 37 for the shooting, and then 5 for the finishing. Again, man, I just gotta say thank God for giving me this opportunity Thank y'all for the support. I truly appreciate y'all and love y'all. Just know I got bangers lined up all day for y'all, so do not worry. I hope y'all are having a great time home with the holiday season coming up, man. Christmas is this week, so I just want to wish y'all an early Merry Christmas. God bless y'all. And man, y'all already know what y'all need to do. Be sure to hit that sub button if you're new. Anybody looking to join the Rich Gang family, RGF, be sure to go ahead and turn on post notifications as well as hit that like button, y'all. I would appreciate it if we can get at least 50 likes on this banger. Be sure to share it with your family and friends. And last but not least, with all that being said, I got one last thing to say. Thank God and Rich out.